I'm Pastor Franny, and welcome to Heart of the Matter, where we break down tough issues and discover super simple solutions. Everyone's heard of a bucket list, right? The stuff you want to do before you kick the bucket, like traveling to the Great Pyramids, climbing Mount Everest. As for me, no, I don't think so. But for you, maybe. Or falling in love. But what about a Christmas bucket list? A list of things you've always wanted to do or try during the Christmas season. I have been blessed to be able to travel and experience many things over the years, but there are still quite a few things I have yet to do. Tonight, I'll share with you my personal Christmas bucket list and hopefully inspire you to create your own. This is going to be so much fun, so stay tuned as we get to the heart of the matter. I love Christmas. It is hands down my favorite holiday. When I think of Christmas, I think of family, I think of Christmas trees, making memories, praying around my mom and dad's bed when I was a little kid. You had to do that before you could see or touch anything. I think of all the cakes and pies, and the candy bags they used to make us with the nuts and all these wonderful things in a peppermint ice cream. Have you ever had peppermint ice cream? You gotta try it. Great stuff. My mom used to call it Tutti Frutti, and we only ate it during Christmas time. I also think about our Christmas tree and how my brother would bring our Christmas tree home without a car. I never realized how he did it. I still don't realize how. I still can't figure out how he did it, but I guess he dragged it home, but he brought our Christmas tree home every year. We always waited for Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Remember that? Now that I'm grown and married, every year Nick and I go off somewhere for Christmas. Well, after Christmas, the day after. You still have all the decorations and everybody's still in all the hoopla because New Year's is coming now. It was always my dream to go to New York and go shopping in Times Square like they do in the movies. And that's what I actually did one year. I went shopping in Times Square until 2 a.m. in the morning. It was just so exciting, and it was snowing. It was just awesome, just like the movies. Then I went back to my hotel and I decorated the room, and when they woke up, it was all decorated for Christmas. One of my greatest memories of New York. But anyway, I thought about movies like Sabrina in Paris. So I wanted to go to Paris. Shanghai Noon, Stonehenge. I actually went to Stonehenge. I love to watch Christmas movies every year, and I thought that would be so cool if I can actually do these things. Well, God blessed me, and I was able to go. There's something about a bucket list when you do it. It feels so wonderful being right in the place where it was made, like Stonehenge. It was amazing to see something I've seen on movies and dreamed about for years. It's really something to be in a place where history actually took place. Coming face to face with history. It's just amazing. So I made a list, a bucket list, and I thought I'd share it with you. Now, before I show you my list, remember there is no right or wrong here. Big or small is yours. The important thing here is to enjoy the process of imagining things and writing them down in preparation to actually do them this year or maybe even the next. Now let's have a look at my list. Don't laugh, okay? My trip to New York. I shopped until 2 a.m. in the morning in Times Square, and it was snowing. It was so beautiful. And then I went back to my hotel room and I decorated it for Christmas. They would sleep, and when they woke up, it was all decorated. I felt like I was in Home Alone in the movie. And then we ate at Tavern on the Green. That's another famous restaurant. It was in the movie Wall Street. And then we went to Central Park. You see the kids skating. Out there, it was just so beautiful. I took a carriage ride in Central Park, and Nick hit me with some snow in Central Park. I got him back though. But anyway, another great thing to do is have breakfast at the Ritz-Carlton. I've been to a lot of Ritz, but they're absolutely the best for us to food go. Amen, amen. Number 2 on my bucket list was cook a homemade pie. Now, if I tell you the rest of the recipe, I'll have to kill you. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Time for some cold milk. Most of the time we buy baked goods, but there's nothing like a homemade pie, especially one that's been passed down from grandmother or mother to a daughter. I think of my mom when I make it. I love the way it makes the house smell and all my memories of her. I love it when my grandchildren come over and watch me make it. Zoe, the other day, Dina was telling me, it's time to make the pies for Thanksgiving. And she said, we're gonna make them, but we're not gonna bake any. And Zoe looks at Athena and says, not one? I thought it was so funny. She just had to have some pie. So we baked some pie that night anyway. So it's becoming a tradition in our family. Number 3 on my bucket list is to make a gift. And what's so good about making a gift? It's twofold. You can make the pie, then you can turn around and give them away as gifts. This is why I make 24 of them. You saw the big old pan of sweet potatoes because I make 24. I give them away for gifts. When you give something away that you've just made, it's just a wonderful feeling. It's almost like a part of you is going to that person. You're giving your time, your effort, and it comes from the heart. It's something that shows your personality and also your interest. It's a wonderful, kind, and personal gift. Number 4 on my bucket list is cut down your own Christmas tree. Now, I didn't have time to do this. The weather did not permit, but next year I will. Well, I may chop down my own Christmas tree and pray there's no snakes or nothing in it. But anyway, number 5 was Disney World Christmas. Mickey's Christmas. I always wanted to do that. I've been to Disney World millions of times, but I've never done Mickey's Christmas. So the same thing. Time and weather did not permit, but it's another one on my bucket list that I will do. Number 6 on my bucket list, dress up and go to a Christmas party. When the last time you've been to a Christmas party? Well, guess what? LTM is having one. Yes, you're invited. Only if you paid. Semi-formal. You can wear this, that, not that. Just come, whatever you have on, and have fun, because we're gonna dance the night away. Hey. Number 7, tree lighting in your city. Every city has a tree lighting event. What it is everybody comes and there's vendors and you eat and well, the one I went to, and they had a snow machine on the building way up top, and you could see the snow and the street lights. It was beautiful, actually. And then they did a countdown and they lit the Christmas tree. It was really, really something fun to do. So research and find the biggest one for your city. Number 8, ride a snowmobile. Now this one was majestic, scary, super emotional. I think I felt all the emotions at one time because here I am, never have driven a motorcycle. I'm in the mountains, high up in the mountains, with people that have no sense whatsoever. I'm from Florida. I don't live in the mountains, and there's snow all the way up to here, basically. So it was very, very fun. It ended up being the most greatest thing I've ever done in my life. So I'm glad I did it. I had to do it. I couldn't turn back, I would've, but it was just wonderful. Number 9, travel abroad. Oh, it's nothing like traveling abroad. Stonehenge, there's Amsterdam, there's London, Paris, Austria, just so many, many wonderful trips. Traveling abroad, you're gonna learn so many things, how other people live. Amsterdam, they're riding bikes, and I mean, I just can't see riding a bike. A bike everywhere? Everywhere they ride bikes, and then we wonder why they're healthy and we're not. And then Stonehenge, like I was saying before, to see these stones, these huge, huge stones standing and perpendicular to the sun. I think God put them there, by the way. Everybody don't know how they got there. I think God did it. That's my own opinion. But anyways, and then London. London is, London is just the history. The history. I mean, it's just amazing. Everywhere you go, there's tours, and they tell you all about all the history. Just so much history, very momentous. Number 10, go to a Christmas Eve service. I've always wanted to do that, I guess because of Home Alone. I don't know. My mother-in-law used to go when I was younger, when I first married Nick. She always went to Christmas Eve service. I never went. I said, I got cooking to do. But anyway, now it's something I want to do, and that's another one on my bucket list for next year. And that's my bucket list. Now, where do you start? To create a Christmas bucket list is super simple, and it only requires 3 things: time, a little imagination, and it will require some money. So plan it and go for it. Full disclaimer, this will probably be extremely fun, and you may just end up creating a new bucket list every year. There are 3 things before you get started. Be free. Remember, there are no bad ideas. Everyone has their own Christmas bucket list. Be free to explore it. Next thing is no fear. Like me in the mountain. Don't be afraid to try new things. That's the idea. So don't allow fear to stop you from going forward. Also, it's a lot easier and more fun when you do it with family and friends. Have fun. This one is a must. It's time to have and enjoy life. Thanks for joining me tonight. Wasn't that fun? The Christmas bucket list. You've got to try this. Whip out a pen and paper and create a Christmas bucket list of your own, because life is too short. You don't have to do them all, just pick one. It was so much fun, and I created memories I'll never forget. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. I also hope this inspired you to go and create new memories. Bond with your family, build a new family tradition or exploration. It's been an awesome year. Thank you so much for being with us and watching every first Friday. I hope you've enjoyed it. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Thanks for watching tonight. If this show has been a blessing to you, help us be a blessing to others. There are 2 major ways to do that. The first way is your financial support. We'd love for you to partner with us. With as little as $10, you can help us reach about 1,000 people. That's pretty awesome, right? Every dollar helps us get this message to the world. So just go to ltmorlando.org/THM to give today. The second way, you can show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at LTM Orlando. Your support on social goes a long way. Thanks again for watching tonight, The Heart of the Matter.